Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where things are starting to look up. We're starting to win our crusade here, and I mean, they have quite a few soldiers. We'll handle that. The crusade is still going to be the primary focus here. Most of their troops are right over here. But for right now, there are a couple of things that I want to do. I want to look at our factions here. So, we've got these guys. They're very close to sending an ultimatum. And it's because of this guy. Now, he's currently in this faction, and there's not a lot that we can do. Are we currently swaying him? Who are we swaying? We're actually currently swaying him. So, that's actually perfect. I'm not too concerned about that. We're going to need to send our troops down this way, but we're about to make him a little more angry, as well as a few other people. Reason being, we're going to raise our crown authority. So currently, we're on limited crown authority, so that we can change between available partition succession laws, titles can be revoked, vassals can be retracted, and clan government vassals will provide at least 5% of levies and 2% of income. And this is a big part of our problem, I think. I haven't tried this, but if we bump up to high crown authority, then we get 10% vassal levy contribution and 10% feudal vassal tax contribution, and that is huge. Let's give it a go. And see what that does. We're moving our troops southward, and I expect that'll make our vassals a little bit upset. I'm hoping that this will recalculate soon and give us some proper income, because that would be nice. And it looks like these guys are invading down this direction rather than this direction, so we're going to come over and see if we can intercept them. We're going to bring our allies with as well. Okay, so we have a claim on this county, and we're going to take that. Now, we can grab it from this guy. He's not our direct vassal. Can we retract a vassal from this guy? We could, and it would need to be this guy. It would be an act of tyranny. He would accept, but he would lose 5 opinion for some time. I think that's worthwhile. We can get a new stewardship perk, and so we shall. We are definitely going to take golden obligations. 100%. So that we have an opportunity to get some payments for hooks there. We have some prisoners that can be ransomed. This guy is not our vassal, so we will ransom him. You... Okay, that's a Prince of Alba. We'll happily accept that. This guy is our vassal. I want to keep him in prison. But we just need to get some cash. So that's what we're doing there. Excellent. And he did accept the revocation of his vassal, but he thinks it's unjust. Fair enough. Now we're going to revoke the title from this guy. We have a claim, so we won't be a tyrant. He wouldn't accept this. Because of his opinion of us. Interesting. So he's upset because we hold the de jure duchy. But yet he also won't give it to us. Because it belongs to his de jure. Awkward. Very, very awkward. I think we need to work on a hook on him. So let's go ahead and set our spy master to finding secrets over here. We'll see what we find. Hopefully something. In the meantime, we will continue working on our crusade. I do want to check in on factions here. This is getting really spooky, this faction. Everything else is largely okay-ish. We did just have a counselor die of old age. That was our spy master. Okay. We're going to put this duchess in. And that will boost her opinion of us pretty dramatically. And she's going to continue doing some spying. I was hoping that turning up the Crown Authority would give us a lot more in terms of monthly income. It would appear that it is multiplicative instead of additive, which is unfortunate. Regardless, we need to come down here and deal with these Crusaders. This is all plains in this region. So we're going to come down to here, and we're going to have to wait for our allies to catch up a little bit. We'll see if they're willing to attack into us. But for now, they're taking attrition, so I'm reasonably content with this. We did just lose our Chancellor. This guy's really bad at it, but I do want to have him in here in hopes that he'll be less likely to join factions. These guys are technically strong enough to send an ultimatum. It'll be 33 months. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this. That's just a lower Crown Authority, and now that we know that the Crown Authority is multiplicative instead of additive, it's less of a big deal. If we have to lower the Crown Authority from that, you know what? It's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. In we go. We're going to see if we can catch anything. And we did. We did catch them. Half of them, but that's perfect. We're just going to absolutely wreck them. Look at that. 4% war score. I like it. And we're at 7% from ticking. We're going to see if we can chase them up over here. There's nobody really coming in over here. The Crusaders were really keen on attacking here. I do want to check in on these factions again. Okay, so the King of Bohemia is the major issue here. Now, he's currently our Chancellor. And it's an arrogant versus humble foreign culture group. There's a lot of things here that indicate that we're just not going to be making friends with this guy anytime soon. Now, we're currently 19. Our betrothed is 15, so we're going to be able to start getting an heir quite soon, which is good. I do want to come up over this way if we can and see about catching some of these little stacks. That would be ideal. That little stack got caught. I like to see that. Crusaders are kind of turning around and coming back in. Hang on a moment. Why is the crusade... Was this always over like this? Why is there an empty gap here? Maybe I'm just insane. Maybe it was always like that. I don't know. Freeman's Fortune. Okay, we could gain some stress. We could gain some gold. 20 control level, though. Yikes. County of Pomerania. Our control there is currently maxed. Okay, we'll just do that. And we're working on development currently. It would have to be our marshal that develops the control, so that's problematic. But we needed the cash. No, find me a secret. There must be something. These guys are moving around over here. Do we move southward to deal with them? I would love to go on the offensive, but I feel like the moment we do, all of our allies join us and leave the war goal entirely undefended. So there is that, and we need the ticking war score, so that's fine. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying the issues not showing up is kind of problematic. Because this faction is something that it should be telling me to do something about. Can send an ultimatum in 18 months. can send an ultimatum in 13 months. It seems to only tell us when they can send an ultimatum. And by that point, it's often too late because many of these actions take time. So I feel like it should show up when their military power exceeds the threshold like it does in Crusader Kings 2. So that's a bit of a criticism there. Now these guys, I'm probably just going to accept it. These guys will have to fight. King of Croatia and Pomerania. That's going to be really awkward. Hang on, that's going to be really awkward. Because we're currently defending Pomerania from the Crusaders. So we'll be attacking and defending them at the same time? What's that going to do to the crusade? Will the crusade end inconclusively? I have no idea what's going to happen. What I do know is we're going to attack this force if they let us. I imagine they're going to walk away. Hang on, why did we just drop it? Why did we lose our... No, seriously, why did we just lose our ticking war score? You're not a Catholic. No, seriously, why did we just lose our ticking war score? Do we lose it if they start occupying? That would be bizarre. We're going to go ahead and do that marriage. Excellent. I don't know. The ticking war score in this game is kind of weird. It does strange things. Okay. Now we're up to 13%, but none of that is ticking war score. We just got... Now we're up to 25%. The ticking war score is back. So it goes away when they start occupying rather than when they finish. That is bizarre. Okay. Absolutely baffling. That is a very strange decision to make. I'm actually shocked that we haven't had an ultimatum yet. 6 months? And yeah, see, it still isn't telling us. We're 6 months away and 12 months away, respectively. Very strange. And yeah, we're just not going to make friends with this guy. We don't have the children for it. So that's fine. Prisoners can be ransomed. Yeah. That's the thing. We're 28% in this war score right now. I would love to catch these guys. Are the Crusaders going to pile in? They do have 22k out there somewhere. We're fighting one guy. Okay. And we captured him. We were fighting one guy and we captured him. I like it. So we're plus 29 right now in terms of our war score. Our allies are fighting this. I feel like we let them. And we just go back over this way. Okay, pregnancy. That's good. That's very, very good. We're still working on finding secrets over here. I'm hoping that we gain a hook on this guy so that we can force him to do this. We're up to 32% war score right now. 8 months and 1 month. Okay. So they're going to force us to lower Crown Authority, but honestly, our Crown Authority isn't doing nearly as much as I'd hoped for our total number of soldiers and monthly income. So I'm fine with lowering Crown Authority for now. And yep, it only pops up when they can send an ultimatum. That is baffling. It should pop up when they've exceeded the threshold, like in Crusader Kings 2. Absolutely. Well, they can send it whenever. And I hope they have fun with that. I'll just accept lowering crown authority. That's not a problem. Keep finding stuff. I'm sure there's something there. Okay, so there's the Liberty faction. And now we're going to lose 20 dread. Okay. That's fine. We accept that. Now we need cash. And this is a problem. Queen of Pomerania, King of Croatia. If we could form an alliance with the King of Croatia, that would be absolutely huge. He has lots of children. When are we going to give birth? This doesn't say. How long until they can? 5 months? It's going to be close. What's our current supply limit here? Okay, we'll just go up to there to resupply. I'd love to be out of this crusade. We do need cash, so we will ransom some prisoners. That's fine. I'd prefer not to, but it's okay. We can also demand payment from this person. They're our champion. I will do so. Okay. So we fought the Crusaders to a standstill here. And we could actually bump up our... we could bump up our crown authority again. Actually, we can't. But we have the prestige to do it. But I wouldn't anyway. It didn't do enough. Because I was under the impression that would work additively with their contribution. But instead of going from 5% to 15%, it goes from 5% to 5.5% because it's multiplicative instead. So, I mean, overall, that will be valuable later, but it's not worth losing the opinion for right now. Can we revoke this guy's title right now? No, still minus 33%. Fair enough. A holy order has been hired, to no one's surprise. We're currently at plus 37. 22% of that is from held objectives. And that's going to continue to go up. I would love it if the Crusaders would come up here and properly fight us, though. That would be nice. Okay, we have a son and player heir. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. And with that... Let's see, this guy's 68.2%. Yeah. We can arrange a marriage with our son and his princess daughter. And he would accept that. Perfect timing. He leaves that faction, disbands the faction. And we're good for now. That was really, really good timing. Magnificent. We can demand a payment, but I'll keep the hook around for now. I really wish our allies weren't all standing in the same location as us. That would be nice. The Crusaders are on their way northward. We should maybe consider striking out and attacking them. I really want a hook on this guy. Keep at it. If any secrets exist, we have a 25% chance of finding it, which isn't great. So we're going to keep going. We gained a level of devotion. I mean, that'll be good in terms of getting our opinion with our vassals up. But we should absolutely come down here and fight these Crusaders if we can. Get a few more war score scraps. They are moving pretty quickly right now, but we might be able to catch this back portion. Our allies are lagging behind. And we were, in fact, unable to catch that back portion. We're continuing to chase. They're sieging here. Very silly of them. Okay. We don't even need our allies for this. Ah, that's their game. Okay, I see. We'll go up there after. There we go. We won that. And no, I don't want to select that. I want to move up here. No, I don't. Okay, there we go. Good. So yeah, this was their game. They were trying to pull us southward to attack over here. Fair enough. They are now bailing because they see us coming. But this is where the bulk of their... This is where the bulk of their troops are. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Another pregnancy. That's fantastic. We are going to need it. The child, that is, for marriages. And we're going to come up here and fight all these Crusaders. This will hopefully give us a good chunk of war score. They don't want to fight us, and I don't blame them. But fight we will. Wonderful. Come on, allies, pile in. They're trickling in. But there we go. We made it. We're good. The allies took a bit to get there. But they got there in the end. And that's what matters. Okay. There's that victory one. We're up to 56% now. Question is, where are the Crusaders going to attack next? Good question. They didn't take that many losses in that battle. Looks like they're retreating up this direction, and I'd kind of like to pursue. We have a new stewardship perk available, which is great. We are going to take the vassal tax contribution, I think. Actually, no, we're going to take the monthly income while at war. That's going to be very, very big for us. The vassal taxes will be great later, but this is more valuable to us right now. Excellent. Because this is an additive bonus rather than a multiplicative one, whereas the vassal taxes would be multiplicative. Okay, we're going in. Hopefully our allies will follow. Actually, the Crusaders aren't committing to that. Fair enough. Do we get up here in time? Be great if we did. Crusaders have some troops over here, noted. We did catch them. Excellent. They are leaving. Okay, they're not sieging. Okay, we have a daughter. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Let's kill these Crusaders. Our allies really didn't follow us up here very much. So that's noted. We would lose that battle decisively. Fair enough. Let's back off and go get our allies. We're up to 63% war score, so we're doing quite well at this point. 64% at this juncture. Hello. I want to kill this stack. I really, really do. Did we get there in time? Wait, they're retreating. Into us. Okay. If that's what they want to do, I'll accept it. I believe we stack wiped them. Wonderful. We're going to return back to Pomerania now. Yeah, that was an absolute slaughter. We're up to 67% war score. And climbing. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to finish off this crusade. I'm quite certain of that. and hopefully have a little bit of peace. That would be nice. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.